Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to discuss the Mavic Pro. Obviously there's so many videos about the minute for the Mavic Pro 2 that's coming out with a 1-inch sensor, zoom and all the other bits and bats that it's got. Unless I'm unaware of it, there's no expected price point yet. I'd imagine you're probably going to be looking at £1,200 and £1,500, or they might even make it out for £999 for the base model. But for £900, well, for £1,000 now, well under, you can buy the Fly More combo of this. I think I paid £1,299 for mine when I bought mine, but I've had it a bit now and it's had a lot of flights. So I've seen it scan yesterday, I think for £949 for the Fly More combo. So the question is it going to go down anymore? Possibly will. And is there a massive advantage in having the Mavic Pro 2? If you've not got a quad and you've never had one before, it's a lot of money to spend to get into it, whereas this is much cheaper than the new one. However, will I buy the new one? No, and here's the reason. The difference in quality that you're going to be able to tell on a video on a 4K screen is not going to be that noticeable to the human eye. You probably will if you zoom into it and you do stuff with it on Photoshop, you'll probably notice a difference. But for the human, I can't really tell the difference between this, the Mavic Air, and the Anafi really. The Anafi is not as good as this or the Air in video quality in my opinion. But when you're just watching a video that you've shot on a location, I can't really tell the difference. So it's why I won't buy one. I won't trade this in and buy another one, because it's not going to be that different for me. If something comes out and it's totally different and it's a world-changing drone, yeah, if a Spark comes out, a Spark 2 comes out and they manage to get a 4K camera into that, that would be a different thing. That would be a bit of a game changer for me. But a Mavic Pro 2, to me, isn't enough of a change. It's not something much different than I've already got. It's why I bought the Anafi. The Anafi was something different, totally different type of drone. And that's why I bought that. And it's why I bought this originally when it came out, and I bought the Mavic Air because it was smaller. I bought the Spark because it was smaller. I bought the Phantom 4 because it was better than the Phantom 3, noticeably. But is there going to be that much of a difference between the two drones? I might be proved wrong, but what I'm saying is the prices you can buy these for now are good. When you get the multi-charger, the 2 batteries, the nice case that it comes with, and it is a nice case, and it does fold down small. So mine fits into this. So everything goes into this bag. I've got 2 batteries in here, the charger, the controller, the drone. And a lot of people say, well, the Mavic Air is much smaller, but how small do you need it to be? This is my favourite drone. I'll be honest with you, it's my favourite drone. It still is over the air for 2 reasons. One, this thing's ridiculously good in wind. But the main reason for me is I have the DJI goggles. And it has the OcuSync link, so with the goggles and this, it's completely wireless. I don't need a phone or anything. There's no wire connecting the controller to the goggles. It's just simply put the goggles on and go fly. And I can still have a phone in, which I often do. I often put my phone in here as well as the goggles. So especially when I'm taking off and landing or just flying a small little distance to get going and find a shot, I just use the phone. I then put the goggles on when I get some range. So I have both connected up. You're obviously going to be able to use the goggles on the 2. I'd imagine. I can't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to. And the new one, I believe, has a 1080p image to your phone. But I get 1080p on the goggles anyway through this. If the range is good, I get 1080p, and then it'll drop down to 720 through the goggles if I have an issue. And I believe it's the same on the Crystal Sky. I can't confirm that for definite because I don't own a Crystal Sky. So for the money, I still think this is a viable option. There's a whole lot of stuff coming out, and there'll be drones coming out all the time, and it's the reason that I won't do that. I'm interested in the Altel Evo, but it needs to come out in this country, and I need to see some more videos of it in the UK before I bought one. But again, is it that much different than this? Possibly not. But this, to me, is the standard, and it's obviously why they've made a 2, because this was so popular, and it's such a fantastic drone. I prefer this to the Air, like I've said. I still love my Air because it's very, very portable. I mean, I can just stick that in, sticks in the glove box in my car and probably live there most of the time. But this is a little bit bigger, but this is more wind resistant, and the fact I can use this with the goggles. But when I do that, I have to take the goggles, this and that with me. The Mavic Air is very much more portable, which is why I'd love a Spark 4K if that was to come out. So a Spark 2, in other words. And that may well come out, the Phantom 5 may well come out. And they're more what I'll be looking to go to rather than the Mavic Pro 2. To me, I didn't think there was that much of a need for the Mavic Pro 2 at the minute. They already had a very good selling drone, and to be fair, the only competition they had with themselves, they created the Mavic Air, which became competition to the Pro. The only competition they had with themselves. There's no one else in the market. I've done you've seen my review of the Anafi. If you haven't watched it, it's nowhere near this. I've flown that far more now. I've had far more time with it, and it's just nowhere near. You do not feel as confident flying as I do with any of the DJI range. You can say what you want about the updates and all the rest of the things, but I'd rather have the updates, and I'd rather have the safety aspect put in place, because at least then I know the drone is being done. I know they are looking at updates. In the time I've had the Anafi, there's been one update, and it was minor. There's no major updates. This thing has updates all the time. I prefer it. So I'm going to sound like a DJI fanboy here, but I do like the product. I do like DJI. I think they're fantastic. I think they need some competition, and that'll make them keener on price. But at the minute, they have none. There is no competition for them at the minute, in my opinion. I haven't played with the Autel Evo because I can't get one, and maybe that will be serious. But what I've seen at the minute, so it's got issues with tilting gimbals, the rear sensors don't work as they're supposed to. So I can't really, I'll reserve judgment on that. But the only competition they have is themselves. So I won't be rushing in to buy a Mavic Pro 2. Maybe in a year's time when they drop down in price, or I can get one second hand, I might think about it. But at the minute, certainly not. I'll be sticking with what I've got. I just wanted to do a quick video on how good I believe this is. I've never done a video review on this. I didn't do reviews when I first bought this. I just flew it for fun. I've never done one. It's a bit late to do one now, but it is a fantastic drone. Watch all the drones. I haven't seen one really bad video on this. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. It's superb. I can't rave about it enough. It is still my favourite drone. It will remain my favourite drone until something comes and knocks it out of the water. So, bring on the Spark 2, because that's the thing I really want, a 4K Spark 2 with a 3-axis gimbal. That's small. Whether they can do it or not, I don't know. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great day and get plenty of flying done.